Haxorus, the absolute GOAT of dragon designs, has a broken ability and a surprisingly vast move pool. As you can see right here, it gets first impression. Today we're going to take it into battle just to see how strong this Mon really is. Guys, what is going on? Hello, I know it's been a minute. My name is Tom and I play Pokemon, and I am so glad you're here. So sorry for the big gap in between posting videos, guys. I'm actually in the process of moving, and it's not happening overnight like I wish it would. So I just want to apologize, but I'm so happy to be putting out some content today for you guys. It's some awesome content. Today's video will be filmed live, so you and I will know the reactions in real time, and we're bringing Haxorus. We're bringing Gen 5, edgy, sick designed Haxorus. Shiny Haxorus, by the way. I love this Mon. I think it's slept on. It's got an insane base attack. I think one of the highest right now. And as you guys could see, new profile pic, we got Cinderace looking for a snack. He's hungry. It's late night. Alright guys, so we'll see who our opponent leads off with. We have the Meowscarada, and guys, this is what this Haxorus set is made for. If he stays in and doesn't anticipate first impression, this is an absolutely obliterated KO here. And this Haxorus, this is a fun set. Now this isn't your normal Dragon Dance or your normal Choice Band, Choice Scarf set. This is a Scale Shot to boost her speed, to get some momentum, Swords Dance, and obviously Terra Steel for the defensive purposes. He stayed in, and we absolutely obliterated the Meowscarada. Now, I told you guys in a couple videos before that Meowscarada has really given me fits this regulation. Well, Haxorus, this is the deal with Meowscarada. If the Meowscarada is not focus sashed, it absolutely obliterates it. So we got the Prim, and I'm thinking we set up here, but I definitely want a defensive Terra. Now, this might be a throw. Do I pivot into Superior? I am a little nervous of like the Perish Song set. I've run that set. That's actually one of the top sets the previous month. I think it was ranked #1. It was a Primarina with Perish Song, you know, Protect, kind of that cheese. So I am in a defensive Terra. And this is where Swords Dance, I think, is better than Dragon Dance. I like that +2 rather than just that +1, because Prim is a good counter to Hax. And we're not running Iron Head. I liked Earthquake. I like that coverage a little bit better. So let's see what they click. Substitute. Okay, so they definitely don't KO us. Unfortunately, we can't break that Substitute with a Scale Shot. Substitute Leftover. So I do like the fact that we are +2. This definitely is going to break the sub. I'm not sure if the Proceeding Earthquake will KO this Prim, but we'll see. We're in a really good spot. Down 1 Mon from our opponent, and this is definitely going to break their sub. So I'm assuming they click Sparkling Aria. That's what I would do if I'm in my opponent's shoes. Psychic Noise. Interesting. So it's now a water move. That revealed that. So this is Liquid Voice. So they probably don't have Sparkling. Interesting. So I like this set. So sub, maybe Psychic Noise, Encore. So I wonder if this KOs. Again, we are Adamant, full attack. This is not Jolly. Part of the reason why we're running Scale Shot to kind of get an up in speed. Oh, man. Woo! Almost, guys. Almost. I love this Haxorus set. Not many switch-ins. It's super strong. A 147 base attack is ridiculous. Especially in this regulation. So down goes Hax. You did great, buddy. You took like a Mon and 3/4 there. That's awesome. So I really like Superior here. Even if they Terra, which I don't see them doing, Terra Poison, I still think Leaf Storm KOs here, if it hits. Now, a couple battles off stream, I was testing this team, I did a couple battles on Showdown. I don't know what it is, guys. If a move is base 90 accuracy, I'm missing it. So luckily, we hit the Leaf Storm. And we get our +2. So I am nervous of that Tauros, potentially like a Choice Scarf Tauros, or Glamora. If a Glamora is in the back, I'm a little nervous. I think it blows us up. And there's the Glamora. Okay, so we called that. We're definitely faster unless this thing is like randomly Choice Scarfed. So I definitely want to get some damage. Hopefully they don't like Terra Steel or Terra Flying. This Leaf Storm should do a good chunk. But I don't believe we survive any Sludge Wave if it hits us once. So that's awesome damage. We'll take it. Maybe they get greedy with a Mortal. Nope. So there's a Sludge Wave. Yep, definitely KOs. And guys, now we revenge with Dragonite. Unless this thing is like some random weird Terra Ice cheese. I could Terra Normal Extreme Speed. But I'm going to go with the Draco Meter. You know, we hit one 90 base accuracy move. Let's try for another one. So I imagine another Sludge Wave is probably coming out here. We'll see how much damage this does. Okay, Power Gem. This will hit us pretty hard. Wow. So that is a 2-hit KO. Luckily, we hit this Draco. And we take a Game 1 dub, guys. I miss you guys so much. So sorry about the lull in posting. Like I said, sometimes life gets in the way. And moving, it's not happening overnight. And let's get on to Game 2. Alrighty, my friends, we're into Game 2. Looking at our opponent's team, we see the Dragonite, the Goldango, Glamora, Dondozo, Cinderace. There he is. He's done getting a snack. He's now joined the battle. And then King Gambit. So you know we're bringing the Hax. Gonna bring the Bear, and we're gonna bring Dragonite. Love that combo into my opponent's team. Anytime my opponents bring Dondozo when they see our Dragonite in the preview, I imagine they assume it's like a physical Dragonite. So a double Draco, especially since it ignores the stat drops, is really good into Dondozo. So I really like our 3. And guys, Haxorus gets Mold Breaker. So checking out our opponent's profile pic. Okay, the Mysterious. I like it. Don't want to show your cards. All business. We respect that over here. Alright, so our opponent leads with a Master Ball Glamora. Interesting. So we got the Hax. I really, really like Scale Shot here. Unless this is not full speed, it doesn't outspeed us, but if it is full speed, speed nature, it should outspeed us, so I would like to get the up right there. But we'll know right now if it's faster than us, based on the move it clicks. I'm hoping Stealth Rock, and I'm hoping we hit the Scale Shot. That would be like the most perfect. So this is the most ideal turn 1. So let's see what happens here. Excellent, we hit the Scale Shot, hopefully more than 2. Remember, we aren't loaded dice, we are Focus Sash. One more. Fingers crossed. Drum roll. What do we do? What do we do? The suspense is killing me. Okay, so unfortunately we hit 2 times. No big deal. We're not going to worry about the defense drop. They're not going to hit us with a Mortal Spin now, I imagine, but I think we are faster. Hopefully they don't Terra. Haxorus, can you pick up another first KO? Yes, you can without taking any damage. Guys, this Mon's a beast. This Mon's a beast. I'm hoping it keeps rising in usage. I know it's not one of the top dragons. Obviously, you have your Dragonites. You know, you have your Hydreigons, as I featured in my previous video. But I really like Haxorus, guys. That 147 base attack is so good. And its move pool is ridiculous. This thing also gets like special moves like Focus Blast and Fling, if you want to fling a light ball onto something. So I do want to be risky. And I want to go for the Earthquake, but I don't want to miss this. So I think Scale Shot's a safe play, even if they Terra Steel. The worst case scenario is if they Terra Fairy, but I think Earthquake is a little too risky. I might end up regretting this, because remember, we ignore multi-scale. So 2 Earthquakes into this Dragonite probably KOs if it's like Steel. So my fingers are crossed. Hopefully they don't even Terra. Okay, so they are Terraing. Watch them be Terra Fairy. Watch them be Terra Fairy. I'm just going to sit back. Terra Steel, Terra Fairy, it's going to happen, and it's Terra Fairy. Alright, so misplay on my end. I just didn't want to risk the potential miss with Earthquake. You have to understand. Ay. And then I imagine, what? Yep, here comes a Scale Shot from their own end. So I think we still outspeed. But this is like max attack, adamant. We still should outspeed here, and I really like the defense drop on this Dragonite. Even if they hit us with an E-Speed, it's not Terra boosted, so I think we live. And of course a crit. This wouldn't be a Tom Plays Pokemon video if we didn't get hit with a crit. You guys should know that at this point. Always getting hit with a crit, so we go with the Earthquake here to get some chip. This should do a good chunk. I regret not hitting that initially. But what are you going to do? I didn't want to risk it. We're in a really good place for our own Dragonite to revenge, because now they have -2 defenses. And this is perfect that they're loading dice. I love the KO here so they don't have to boost anymore. So Hax, again, you did another great job, just like the first match. So we're definitely bringing in our D-Knight, and we're hitting E-Speed every single day of the week. I believe they had Goldango in their battle preview, but I'm not even worried about it. Even if they trick us, whatever. E-Speed it is. I'm hitting E-Speed. I've never been more sure of a move in my life. Whatever. If they have Cinderace, Kingambit, I want to get rid of this Dragonite. It is now a threat +2. Luckily, it doesn't have any attack boosts. So even if we're to switch out, Ursaluna cleans up. There's the E-Speed. E-Speed KOs. Excellent. Now, I have seen Dragonite Terra Fairy with, like, the Fire Spin, Thunder Wave, Encore cheese. As soon as I saw that Terra Fairy, I'm like, oh my goodness. Please don't hit me with a Fire Spin. Okay, so we got the Kingambit. I imagine this is Supreme Overlord. Yes, it is. Okay, so I definitely want to hit it with the Flamethrower. Hopefully this isn't like AV. Let's see how much this does. So it outspeeds. Okay. Remember, we are negative speed nature. I really like it against opposing Dragonites in case they want to hit us with an Encore, anticipating D-Dance, and I like a little extra bop with the E-Speed attack. Now, that might have been a throw there. I don't believe this Cowtail Cleave is a 2-hit KO. Man. Yeah, we had the KO there with the Flamethrower. Oh well, no problem. So Ursaluna, unless this thing is like randomly hiding Guillotine on us, cleans up every day. We could get like super 1000 IQ and Terra Ghost, but I have no idea why we would do that. I don't see this Kingambit hiding Brick Break anytime soon, and I don't even think a Brick Break would KO us. So I think this is a GG's no matter what. This Cowtail should hit us hard if it decides to hit us with it. Obviously, it's boosted because of 2 of their Mons being fainted, but I still believe Drain Punch KOs here. We just have to survive the move from Kingambit. So there's the Cowtail. We definitely survive this. Yep, we eat it up. And bye-bye, Kingambit. Guys, Tidy 2 battles. Let's go. Consecutive Tidy 2 battles. And we're definitely getting to Battle 3. Let's carry the momentum into another battle. We're having fun this month. A lot better than last month, so let's do it, guys. We're going on to Battle 3. Cinderace, grab another snack. Alrighty, my friends, we're into battle number 3. And we have the most meta team I think I've ever seen. Your Corviknight, your Goldango, D-Knight, our Chaladon, Chomp, and then Blood Moon Ursaluna. So we're bringing Haxorus. Duh. Obviously, now we're a little scared of Corviknight. I don't like Corviknight into Hax, but I have some really good counters to it. Let's say Corviknight comes into Haxorus, and I boost up. Corviknight can't really hit us outright in general. A lot of Corviknights I see are Taunt, or U-Turn, Roost, Body Press, so I'm hoping if a Corviknight comes into Haxorus, we can pivot it into Sableye, and then Encore them into their boosting move. So we got Goldango. So I'm gonna hit Earthquake, and I'm gonna get a little risky here. And then watch them bring in Corviknight, of course. And there's Corviknight. So guys, I'm definitely getting a little antsy with these 2 moves. I want to showcase Hack's raw power, but obviously I'm making some over predictions. I'm not thinking about my opponent's team, so I'm definitely going to boost. Like I said in the battle preview, I want to boost. There's not really much this Corviknight can do to us, I know that. So I'm thinking maybe an Iron Defense comes up with them anticipating us switching out. So just in case they U-turn, I'm gonna boost up. Best case scenario is if they start boosting themselves. Perfect. So we're gonna pivot right into Sableye, and we're gonna lock them into Bulk Up. And this puts my opponent in a really bad spot if they don't attack us here. Now, a really good play for my opponent, let's say if maybe they're hiding Brave Bird or Power Trip I've seen from Corviknight. So I'm hoping Bulk Up. My fingers are crossing, guys. This is my Sableye. I've switched it up a little bit. I've actually added screens to this set. I really like screens in Reg H because you don't have those really strong power creep Mons like your Chinpows or your Koraidons. So this is excellent. So they're now encored into Bulk Up. And I don't even think there's much this Corviknight can do to us. I imagine it's probably Body Press. Maybe not because it is Bulk Up, but yeah, we're sitting pretty. You can stay in. Let's get rid of your item here. And if you decide to pivot out, we'll get rid of one of your buddy's items. This is a great spot to be in. A best case scenario is if they go into Goldango, maybe anticipating like a taunt or a disable. So that's a best case scenario, and this is why this Sableye set, guys, is so good. A Prankster priority status move into knockoff is such a strong combination, because you lock your opponent into whatever move they're using, and then you knock off if they decide to pivot into one of their other mons. So best case scenario is if they go into Goldango, my fingers are crossed, my toes are crossed. That would be awesome momentum for us, and potentially set us up for a 3-0 kind of day here. So let's see. Not sure who that is just yet, and it is the Goldango. Let's go. Look at the damage. So that tells me this is probably a 252 Goldango. Oh, Assault Vest. Wow, that did a lot. So definitely Light Screen, because we know they have special attacking moves, and there's nothing they can do to us. So my hope is they stay in. Let's pop that Light Screen. Now, I could have been a little greedy and gone for the knockoff, but I imagine whatever move they would have done to us, yeah, Make Ray would have done a lot, minus the screen. So I'm glad I set those up. You know what? I'm going to pivot. There is nothing this Goldango can do to us. It doesn't want to pivot into knockoff. This Superior is going to eat up this Make It Rain, assuming they stick with Make It Rain. Hopefully no crits. And then we can start setting up this Superior, and guys, I think we just win. Shadow Ball. Okay, good play. Maybe looking for the defensive drop. Oh my goodness, and we eat that. We eat that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And guys, I'm subbing up. I see no way our opponent takes this back. Unless this is like a choice-banded scale shot, you know, Garchomp, and they get really lucky. But if we can start getting some boosts here, I think we take this dub. So my opponent's thinking about it. My opponent's like, oh my goodness. This is diabolical. I'm in a really bad spot here. A good play for my opponent would be pivoting right back into Corviknight. But if they do that, I'm going to hit that Corviknight with a Glare, which makes my position just so much stronger. So there's the sub. I'm not sure why this opponent's staying in. I imagine another Shadow Ball is coming. Yeah, this shouldn't break the sub with the -1 and Light Screen. Should eat that pretty. Oh my goodness, we're looking good, guys. We're looking so good. So I want to boost my special attack, and then if that Corviknight comes in, we still have our Terra in our back pocket. And guys, we're Terra Fire for this exact situation. It's to deal with your Goldangos. It's to deal with your Corviknights. Even in some extents, your Archaludon. Even though it hits Archaludon for neutral damage, it still does a lot if it is boosted. Oh my goodness, guys. We are in such a good spot. So if my opponent, if I want to bring it back of my opponent, I try to get damage on the Superior. I'm not sure who their third is, so maybe it's someone they don't want to bring because they're going right back into their Corviknight. We've only seen Corviknight and Goldango. I don't see them bringing it back here if I can get another boost free. I definitely want to paralyze this bird. And they canceled. Let's go. 3-0, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.